Tonight, an officer-involved shooting in the district. Secret Service agents shot an armed man they spotted not far from the White House complex. There's been a major law enforcement response in that area. This is right along the National Mall, and you can see that intense presence that's been out there this afternoon. Throughout the day, officers with long guns and heavy vests, all of this happening in a really busy section, just a stone's throw from all the restaurants that line the National Mall with those museums right alongside them. 7 News' Rebecca Turco is live on the scene. Tom Rousey, actually, we're going to go to first. Tom, what do you know at this hour?
Yeah, Scott, apparently they spotted this suspect closer to the White House, but he wound up in this area behind me of 15th and Independence, very close to the Washington Monument when the shooting broke out. And we're going to zoom in. Actually, the car that they're starting to drive away right now apparently has what appears to be a bullet hole in the windshield. So they've been investigating that in the last few minutes. Not sure how many shots were fired, but it does appear several between the two sides. Now, here is video we took shortly after I got to the scene. According to Secret Service, they say they followed what appeared to be an armed suspect from around the White House. Where I just showed you, that's where they say the man opened fire at Secret Service agents. They fired back, but his shot, according to the Secret Service, hit a young man, and I saw a young man on the ground who appeared to be injured when I first got here. He appeared to be with his family. Based on a witness I spoke with, this is the young man, an innocent bystander, who was hurt when that suspect, according to the Secret Service, opened fire. He was walked with his family to an ambulance. He appeared to be largely okay, but he did appear to have at least a slight injury, so we're not sure if he was just grazed or what exactly happened, but he apparently was hit by the gunfire and taken to the hospital. Now, also when I got on the scene, officers were talking to a witness who had been right nearby as the suspect in this case, the armed suspect, was shot. She described seeing that person shot right near where she was standing.
I saw Secret Service get out of their vehicles and shoot somebody. I mean, I just witnessed a shooting, and I'm like really not okay.
And I can tell you that at least one, we believe only one bystander was hit by the suspect. That individual, it's a juvenile, did not sustain any life-threatening injuries, but he's also receiving treatment at the hospital.
Now, as we come back out here live, one important thing to note, the witness told me, and Secret Service later confirmed, that a motorcade had actually just gone by. It was not the president, but it was Vice President J.D. Vance. It had gone by in this area. It wasn't long after that that this man that Secret Service say they spotted with a gun was shot after they say he fired in the direction of Secret Service officers, but instead hit an innocent, what appeared to be a teenager who was on the scene at the time. So they still have not released the identity of the suspect in this case. He was taken to the hospital. They also didn't say what condition that suspect is in, but the investigation here continues behind me, and it sounds like police are going to be out here for quite a while. We saw all kinds of agencies today: Secret Service, Park Police, MPD, and also a lot of National Guard troops as well. Reporting live in D.C., I'm Tom Rousey, 7 News.
Tom, you mentioned the motorcade for Vice President Vance. It had been going through that area perhaps just beforehand. Do we have any idea if this suspect, this armed man, was waiting for that motorcade to go through?
Not 100% sure on that. We do know it was about the same time, and in fact, the Secret Service was asked, does this have anything to do with, for instance, the recent attempt at the White House Correspondents' Dinner on the president's life? Was it any kind of assassination attempt, something like that? They said at this time they're just not ruling anything out, but they certainly didn't indicate that they necessarily thought that either. So we're not sure at this time if it was related to the motorcade or just happened to happen right after the motorcade went by.
Yeah, still a lot of questions out there. All right, Tom Rousey on top of it tonight. Thank you, Tom.